Happy Friday, Flosstube. Hello, crafty friends. It is Friday, May 15th. Friday, May 15th. Halfway through the month of May. Just a little side note before we get started here. If my niece Clara just happens to be watching this video today, I need you to turn off today's video because I need you to not see what I'm going to talk about today because it's a bit of a surprise. So if Clara's watching, bye honey, I love you, and I'll see you soon on FaceTime. Okay, so now that, just in case Clara was watching, if she's gone, hello, my name's Caroline. Welcome back. Daily Crafty Chats. I have a couple of things first to share with you before I get to today's focus on a designer. And I had so much fun with today's designer. It was really, I think there are going to be a lot of you out there who really enjoy today's, if you didn't already know her designs. Okay, so first of all, daily Ink Circles update. I did my 30 minutes with coffee this morning, and I completed this little motif here, the mustard one there, and then I carried that over and did some work in there and some down in here, just finishing those threads. And again, when my timer goes off, you know, when my 30 minutes is up, I very frequently don't want to stop. I want to keep going. So it's really created a nice little morning tradition for me to have something to look forward to, and it's progressing nicely. So this is the Ink Circles Thread and Eye Mandala. I have a link to Ink Circles website below in case you're interested. This has been re-released as a PDF download chart, and you get to pick your own colors. So win-win. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's coming along. And the other crafty thing, well, I will have put in a clip. I was doing some knitting in bed this morning. I meant to do it last night, but I just was in a cross stitch mood last night, so I worked on Savon. But I'm going to share I'm going to save my progress on Savon for tomorrow's video because I'm really hoping to get some more stitches put into it tonight. The other crafty thing that I did this morning was I finally finished John's laptop sleeve that I told you about the last 2 days. That's been on my crafty to-do list, and finally today I got it done. So I did use a double layer of bat, and I hadn't trimmed the sides enough, and instead of going back and cutting the second layer of bat down, I just stuck the walking foot on my machine and it handled it no problem. Putting in the zipper was, I probably had to go a little slower than I normally do, but other than that, it was business as usual, and it's nice and firm. Fingers crossed it fits. I haven't tested it out yet, so when he gets home, he can try it out. So there's the front panel. My friend Mike pointed out that the turtle is huge in relation to the size of the little houses there. The turtle is huge. Tortoise? It's a giant tortoise. I'm good with that. And there's the back. What I love about this is actually the top of a pineapple. And it's just a really fun print, and really happy memories of our trip to Hawaii. So this was fabric that I brought home with me from a really special trip about 3 years ago when we went, all 4 of us as a family. And that was a souvenir that I brought home, and now I've turned it into something useful. So the last laptop sleeve that I made him, he's used for 3 years now. So if this one gets 3 years of use, then I think that's pretty good. So all in all, and I've been making bags for the shop as well because my zippers came in. The zippers came in, and in fact, both of my zipper orders came in this week. So I have a feeling that the mail process sorting in Mississauga, Toronto area is starting to speed up a little bit, which is really nice to see. So I now have black zippers again. So on Monday, for the shop update, you will see some more of the, I've got one right here. So forgive me for talking about Evertote stuff at the beginning, but it'll be quick, I promise. I'll have some more of these, the Amish Life fabric in the cross stitch size with the black zipper on top. I have one of the wedge totes left that has the cream zipper with the quilty fabric lining. The cross stitch totes have cream lining. They have just a very simple cream cotton on the inside. And you're probably wondering what I have in my project bag. I always keep a few projects in a project bag. I rarely have just one project in a bag because otherwise I would have way too many bags. So this has the Frederica. This is coming with me up north. That's the Carato samplings, right? Yes. Frederica. There. And the chart for the little Red House sampler, Brenda Keys, not my threads and my scroll rods are on my floor frame. So I should have the threads with the pattern, but I haven't put them back yet because I was still thinking that I would work on it. Okay, so there will be some more cross stitch totes and also some more of the large, really the rifle paper floral in the large cross stitch tote. I think I've got, only the ones that I had cut out, I think I had 3 more bags cut out. So I'll finish those up over the weekend. Okay, let's get to focus on a designer. Today I am focusing, I'm shining a little light on Mrs. Peggotty Arts on Etsy. And it's thanks to, a huge shout out of thanks to Rachel E., who sent me a photo of what she was working on while we visit with each other every day. And it really struck me, the photo of her stitching really struck me as being different. A style of chart that I'm not really used to seeing, and I had never heard of the designer. So I did a Google search and I hopped over to her Etsy shop. So the designer's name is Elizabeta Stojnic, and the shop name is Mrs. Peggotty Arts on Etsy, and Elizabeta is from Milan, Italy. And so let me just read you a little blurb. She has written up a, sort of shop description on her main page. And it says, "Dear book lover, here you'll find original ASOS." So that's ACEOS. And I had to look that up. Okay, I didn't know what that was. What that is the letters stand for, there's a word for that. And again, it's not here right now. It stands for Art, Card, Originals, and Editions. And basically what it is, it's a little tiny work of art. Okay? So you'll find original ASOS, paintings and drawings, coloring pages, bookish prints, painting by numbers, and cross-stitch patterns, all inspired by the most famous and gorgeous, of course, classic books of all time. Take a look and don't be rushed. If you have any questions or requests, don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you for visiting Mrs. Peggotty Arts. And it's just a nice little welcome message. And then you start to look at her design work, her artwork, the coloring pages, the paint by number pages. She's done collections of, so she has a collection, cross-stitch bundles of Wizard of Oz inspired works. Wonderland, Alice in Wonderland inspired works. They are phenomenal. And she's got a coloring pages bundle of Edgar Allan Poe inspired designs that it's a style that is just, it's for all ages. It's for all ages. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's really unique. And so what I did was, instead of trying to show you the pictures on my iPad, because I just don't think it will translate as well as showing you the actual picture, I've taken some screenshots from her actual Etsy shop. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pop in a little bit of a video montage here and share these with you. I'll even put some music in. So if you're wearing headphones, I'll make sure the volume's not too high. But just so you're ready, there's going to be some music starting up. And I'm just gonna take you on a little tour through the 2 cross-stitch bundles, the main ones, Wonderland and Oz, so that you can see the patterns. And the reason why I didn't want Clara to watch this was because Clara's birthday's coming up, and she is a huge reader. She's a voracious reader. She's also a musical fan. My sister-in-law, Kathy, is a music teacher, and they have a shared passion for musicals. And so they've done The Wizard of Oz, and you know, Kathy teaches these musicals. She puts them on with her high school, and Clara has grown up, you know, being a part of that with her mother. And so these stories are, you know, they're part of her day-to-day life. And so when I saw these, first of all, the coloring pages, and then the cross-stitch charts, because Clara also does stitch. She's stitched for the last 3-4 years now, and you know, she's become quite an accomplished stitcher. These charts appeal to all ages. So I purchased them for her birthday, and that's why I didn't want her to watch this. I purchased the bundle of Alice coloring pages, as well as the Wonderland cross-stitch bundle of charts. So I purchased both of those bundles, and that's how I'm supporting the designer today, by buying my niece a really wonderful birthday present. And I am so excited to give it to her. And let me tell you, the Cheshire Cat, I couldn't stop staring at the Cheshire Cat. It's magical. Her designs are magical. So let me just pop in a little video montage here for you so that you can see what I'm talking about. Weren't those great? I mean, really, really beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And those are the kinds of things, I mean, there's 5 cross-stitch charts in that bundle. That's the kind of stitching that Clara could start now. And I mean, she will be stitching those and enjoying them for years to come, which is lovely. Maybe she'll even stitch one for me. Clara, I really did like that Cheshire Cat if you're watching this video in the future after your birthday. So I hope you enjoyed that. I can't thank everyone enough who you are sharing your work with me. You are exposing me to new designers and styles of work that's out there that I had no idea about. And it is so fun. It's so fun seeing your work and being able to share it with everybody. I'm loving the comments from people that you're enjoying that part of the video at the end where there's music and the clips from people sending me photographs of their work. It does take a fair bit of time to edit that in. So I'm really glad to hear that you enjoy it, because that makes it worth the time that it takes to put in. And a side note, the music that's at the end there, I purchased that music. That was from the Ben Sound website, and I liked it so much. I think I even purchased it last year. And I really enjoy it. So I'm glad to hear that you like it too. It's been a nice way to end. It's been a nice way to end the video every day. So Thanks for saying that you like it. And if you didn't like it, thanks for not telling me. There you go. Anyways, it is Friday. It is now Friday afternoon. It's 1:15. I'm gonna do some more sewing while I edit this video, and then I intend to be in my stitching chair at 6 p.m. tonight. I hope you'll join me over on the Facebook group, Friday Off the Grid. I am going to be working tonight on Hope and Strength. Sorry, just had to answer the phone there. Where was I? I think I was talking about tonight, Friday Off the Grid. 6 o'clock. I'm going to be in my stitching chair. I have got 3 pieces that I would like to sort of alternate my time on tonight. Maybe, you know, try to get an hour and a half on each piece. Savon, Hope and Strength, Glendon Place, and Lila Studios, with my needle too. And if I get in more than an hour and a half on each piece, that would be great. Or if I just feel like working on one piece all night, that would be great too. I really, really, really want to stitch some more of the lion on my Hope and Strength. And I also really want to get to that bird with my needle too. So I'm looking forward to 6 o'clock. I hope you'll join me. That's the Friday Off the Grid Facebook group. It is generally, the sort of thing is that we call it a party on Friday nights, that you can party in your pajama pants and stitch for 6 hours from 6 p.m. until midnight your time. And we share progress photos of our start and our finish, and you can share photos whenever you like. It's a very friendly, open group. We just, you know, we have very few rules other than keep it kind, keep it, you know, PG, keep it just kind, be nice, and keep it about stitching. That's the biggest thing. We just have to really try to keep it about stitching because it's a rather large group. We're over 5,000 members now. So it's just easiest if we just stick to being nice and keeping it about stitching. And it's just a really, really great space on Facebook, which has been, it's been a nice treat. Okay, so that's it for me today. Happy stitching, happy Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow for a little Saturday chat update, and I'll share my progress on my other stitching updates that I didn't share with you today. And I think Luna's ready for a WALK. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.